Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to do a quick fire explainer on one of YouTube's most popular families, the royalty family. We're going to break down exactly who's who, from the youngest all the way to the oldest, and get into what makes them such a social media sensation. So you've probably seen their videos pop up, right? But who are the actual people that make up this social media powerhouse? Let's get you properly introduced and figure out what makes their family brand so incredibly compelling. All right, let's just dive right into it. We're going to meet the whole family, and we'll start with the youngest and work our way up. So first up, the littlest royals who have basically grown up entirely in the spotlight. First up, we have the baby of the family, the adorable Blue Amal. She's the youngest child and the only daughter of Andrea Espada and King Ali. And get this, she's only 2 years old. She's already such a central part of their content, representing that super cute, early childhood chapter of the family story that audiences just absolutely love. And we get these little glimpses into the sweet and playful stuff captured in their videos with quotes just like this. It perfectly captures that innocent toddler charm that's so central to their appeal. So, looking at her profile, we can see the basics. She's a Capricorn, born back in January 2023, right here in the United States. And her official title? Daughter. A very important job. Next up, moving on to Blue's older brother, Milan. He's the middle child of the family and their second son. Milan is 5 years old, so there's just a few years between him and his little sister. And that makes them this really fun, dynamic duo that's super relatable for any viewers out there with young kids. And yeah, this quote, it just totally sums up his energetic personality. It's all about that boundless childhood energy, which, let's be honest, is a core ingredient for any family channel's adventures. Checking out his profile, he's a Gemini. And just like his sister, he was born in the US, which establishes that the younger generation of the family is American-born. All right, let's keep it moving because this is where the family dynamic gets really unique. We're about to jump into the teenage years with the eldest son. And here he is, Ferran Espada, who you might also know online as Ferrantata. He's Andrea's first son, and he has been part of this whole journey from the very beginning. And boom, there's that massive age jump I mentioned. Ferran is 15, a full decade older than Milan. This creates such a fascinating dynamic, right? You're blending toddler antics with teenage life, all under one roof. His personality seems just as big and creative too. Check out this quote. You can just feel the fun, imaginative energy of a teenager dreaming up the next big video idea. Now, his profile reveals a really key difference. Fern's a Leo, but he was born in Colombia, unlike his younger siblings. He's also carved out his own little niche as the fashion-forward member of the family, which adds a whole other layer to their brand. Okay, so now that we've met the kids, it's time to get to know the parents who are orchestrating all of this. Understanding their backgrounds is really the key to seeing how the royalty family became such a polished powerhouse. And we'll start with the matriarch. This is Andrea Espada. She's obviously a central figure in the family's fame, but what's really interesting is that she was a media personality in her own right long before the royalty family became a YouTube sensation. At 39, this Leo was born in Colombia, just like her son Ferran. And her professional background is particularly interesting. She's a TV personality and was the host of UFC Now. That means she had real professional hosting and production experience long before ever starting their channel. And of course, you can't have the royalty family without its king. So let's introduce the father who completes the family picture. Meet King Ali, who also goes by 4KPI or 4K Pappy online. He's Andrea's partner and the father of Milan and Blue. Born in Lebanon, this Sagittarius brings another international element to the family, and his profession is listed as photographer, which, you can imagine, is incredibly valuable for a family whose business is built on high-quality visuals. And here, when you see them side by side, you really see their partnership. They're both 39, but they come from different parts of the world with these distinct yet totally complementary creative professions. You've got a TV host and a photographer. That's a partnership perfectly suited for the world of content creation. So after meeting everyone individually, let's pull back for a final overview of the entire family structure. So here's the complete family picture at a single glance. You've got Andrea and Ali leading the family, and then these three really distinct life stages represented by the children. Ferran in his mid-teens, Milan in early childhood, and Blue as the toddler. This wide range is their secret sauce because it lets them create content that appeals to a huge cross-section of viewers. And that's your essential guide to the royalty family. It leaves us with a final thought, though. As more and more families build these entire brands online, documenting their lives for millions, what does the future really hold for this whole family influencer phenomenon? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for jumping into this explainer with me.